If you watched our last podcast, you knew we talked about Andrew Carnegie and Henry Clay Frick and their part in the Johnstown Flood, where 2,200 people lost their lives in a matter of minutes.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah.
Tonight we're talking about what stayed behind. The energy.
Jenn and Coco sit by the fire, talking about the tales that never tire. Ghosts and ghouls up in the trees, whispering secrets on the breeze. Down in the holler where shadows hide, lights flicker where the spirits glide. It's where they saw Jim, now gone, walking around with his boots still on. Unseen things in the Appalachian night, haunted fields where the moon don't lie. Cryptids howl and the stories flow. Jenn and Coco, they surely know.
Jenn and Coco. We were talking about
Surely no.
we're talking about us singing the intro.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna do
how
a
bad it will sound.
remix.
It'll be fantastic.
We'll auto tune it. It'll be great.
Yeah. So get serious.
All right.
So we're talking about Johnstown. We're talking about the hauntings in Johnstown.
Yes.
Again, 2,200 people died in a matter of minutes from a flood that was
Crazy.
due to a lot of negligence of
Mhm.
wealthy, high power men.
Yep.
So Johnstown sits, it's in a valley between mountains, and all that negative, bad energy, juju, has really nowhere to
It's been
go.
stuck there.
For generations, locals have reported all kinds of strange things happening at different places in Johnstown. They feel watched in empty streets. They hear water when it isn't raining. And some of them have sudden pressure in their chest whenever they're near where it happened. We just ate so many Oreos. I'm sorry.
I have pressure in my chest.
I have pressure in my ass.
People say it feels heavy. Yes, I feel heavy right now. Like kind of like the town is just holding its breath. And visitors that really know nothing about anything that even happened will say that they feel sad when they're there, that they feel overwhelmed, that they feel like something terrible has happened. Like they get that feeling not even knowing what actually happened in that area. It's just such a heavy feeling.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of the most common phenomena or whatever that people hear is the sound of rushing water, which, makes a ton of sense. They'll hear it inside businesses around town, inside their houses. They say it kind of sounds like a distant roar, probably like a train, or like, if you're like kind of by a waterfall, like like you're which way the waterfall is, because you can hear it,
right?
Even if you're a mile away.
Water, yeah.
So yeah, it happens though mostly around like late May and June, around the anniversary, because I think it was like May 31st or something.
Yeah. It's said that residents will wake up in the middle of the night thinking like a storm is going on. They check outside and of course there's not, but they hear the rain, they hear the water rushing, even smell the river mud. It's like a wet metallic the metallic wet earth smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Like to have all of those senses going on and then
off topic,
nothing happening.
Off topic, I was investigating West Virginia penitentiary, and I kept going like kind of in this one area, and it kept smelling like a Swisher Sweet, like a sweet cigar, and everybody's smoking or whatever. So eventually I go into the office and I ask them, I'm like, is it normal to smell cigars out? And they're like, start laughing. They're like, yeah, all the time. So it's like crazy how like scents tie
are
into
attracted.
things. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I've heard that before. Like I forget the specific scent, but my mom would always smell after like, oh, who was it? Her dad.
Okay.
She would smell, and I forget what the smell was, but it's often people will smell that whenever, and it's like a familiar smell of that person that passed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
It is very cool because you just think about like what you can see with your eyes, but there's all your senses.
Yeah.
And some things are, I think, just different vibrations and different.
Yeah.
So.
Agreed.
So let's talk about the stone bridge that's inside of Johnstown. When that happened, like houses, debris, it piled up there, like entire houses. Railroad
That's
cars,
crazy.
bodies, 2,200 people, and then it caught fire. People were trapped in the wreckage because their houses, they were still in them. They were burned alive. Yeah, it's like...
Wait, there was a fire even though there was a flood going on, or did the fire happened after the flooding?
It must have been that same time, because it said that people were trapped in the wreckage and they were burned alive.
How does that happen?
Lots of investigators or just typical bystanders have seen bodies like walking across the bridge.
It's wild.
They felt cold spots, or they're suddenly dizzy, or they're suddenly nauseous. Your phone loses battery, your recorders, recording get cut. All kinds of stuff, I guess. These spirits showing you that they're there.
Yeah.
So
a lot of kids have a brain fart
reactions
in this area, pointing to things that are on the bridge, saying that they see people. Some say they hear coughing. EVPs have captured like whispers and crying, which that would be really cool. One investigator has heard the word help on an EVP. Not super loud, but I mean, but kids are usually like really sensitive to that. Like,
oh yeah, they
the
see
spirit
things.
World anyways.
It's like kids and animals.
Yeah,
like just see them like staring at like the corner of your.
They haven't been like jaded by the world.
Yeah,
and they're still sensitive.
Did I ever tell you like my oldest daughter, who's now like gonna be 23 this year, which is insane.
Yeah,
because I'm only 23. Anyways, when she was younger, she was old enough to be left alone. She was like 10 or 11 for like an hour, but like she wasn't like super old. Maybe she's like 11 or 12. I don't think I would have left her at 10. I don't know.
Anyway.
Who knows? Anyways, she called me. I was with a client, and she's like, I hear crying. Like, it sounds like a woman crying. I was like, oh my God, La Llorona or whatever is in her house. But yeah, I was like, I'll come home because she's so freaked out. When I came home, she was like running down the street. And like I grabbed her and put her in the car.
Jesus.
Yeah. It was crazy. Like
I don't know if you've ever told me that story before.
Yeah.
That's wild.
My kids have had different experiences here.
Yeah.
I mean, I believe maybe an old woman passed away here.
In this house?
Yeah. But I don't know. But I could have brought something home with me.
Yeah, that's also possible.
But some of it happened before I like would investigate like a lot. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. Get off topic so easily.
As we always do.
The Johnstown Flood Museum. That's another hotspot for activity. Staff have reported hearing footsteps even after they close. The lights will turn on and off by themselves. Motion sensors will trip, and nobody's inside. Visitors have felt pressure in their chest near the victim photo exhibits. Have you ever felt pressure in your chest? You felt like you were pushed down before. Let's say.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
At where was that? Was that Heyman?
Yeah, the Heyman house. Yeah. One woman, she felt her sleeve tug while reading the survivors' accounts of, what happened. She turned around and there's nobody there.
People report that they see reflections in like the glass cases of the museum. People who work there refuse to work alone at night.
I
Be
would
there. I
do
know,
it if
right?
I lived close by.
I will work the graveyard shift. When you walk through the building, the air always feels thick, like the grief of these souls never moved out, which it probably didn't.
No.
Or a lot of it probably didn't.
No, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Hundreds of children were among the 2,200 people that died. But entire families were wiped out.
That's so sad.
Locals will report hearing children laughing near the riverbanks. So at least that maybe they're happy.
Fun. They're playing.
There'll be footsteps running through empty parks. Tiny handprints appearing on fogged windows. And then I know, like whenever mediums and like psychics go there, they say the child spirits are confused. They probably don't realize they're dead.
Yeah.
They don't know what happened. They were playing and then everything changed essentially for them and they weren't here anymore. I hope it was quick.
That's so sad.
I know.
I don't want to think about it. There are some residents that report like toys moving in their home, on their own, music boxes turning on by themselves, bouncy balls just rolling across the floor by themselves. Not like in an aggressive way, like to scare. It's more like these little kid spirits are just wanting to play. Like they're stuck there and they're just asking for these, people to play with them.
Did I ever show you the video? I was at Lake Shawnee talking about children wanting to play. And there was a little girl that passed away on this one thing because a Pepsi truck backed into her because it was an amusement park.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of deaths there, but there was a lot of children, not a lot, but there's a good amount of children deaths. And what's his name? Troy like left her a cupcake.
Aww.
And like Troy was really like connecting to this little girl. And so there's all kinds of toys left there. But we went onto this old school bus that belonged to the owner's brother who had a heart attack on the property. Then his father also died on the property because of whatever. And so we're sitting in the old school bus. It was like my ex-husband, Troy, and me. Troy from Steel Brother Adventures. Shout out,
Troy.
Boo. And we're talking or whatever. And clear as day, like Troy was talking, I believe. And we have it on video. And he's talking and asking questions or whatever. And like a little girl's voice came through and was like, "Come play."
Oh God.
Yeah.
That gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. No, it's like, I'll find it.
I love that. Yeah.
It's really cool.
Really cool.
But people that move to Johnstown also report having they start having vivid dreams. Like they never had dreams before. And then all of a sudden they're having these like crazy freaking dreams. They dream of like rushing water, floating furniture, faces in muddy waves, waking up like in like sweating and heart racing. Many didn't even know about the flood before the dream started.
Yeah.
They just moved there.
Yeah. Yeah, but like the land and the mountains and everything around it holds that energy, and
It's Appalachia.
Just, yeah.
I mean, it holds
keeps telling its story, to anybody that's going to listen.
Yeah. And it all eventually circles back to Carnegie and Frick. They exist because wealthy men ignored the warnings. They altered the dam for convenience because they wanted a private lake. And when it failed, they walked away. No accountability, no charges. I mean, spirits are gonna be
course.
pissed. Like
Yeah.
I would be,
I would be.
I would be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, it's just a horrible thing. And they,
Yeah.
you know, didn't get punished, didn't take accountability. Built museums
course.
for Carnegie, or sorry, Frick. Built libraries for Carnegie.
Yeah.
You know,
But those poor people, they had nothing.
you know, it's sad.
This whole story has made me sad.
You got to really like look into it even
I'm
more.
going to.
We got to go. We'll go there one of these
Because
days.
if you're from Pittsburgh, it's like you, unless you're like looking into this stuff,
Yeah, well-
like you really don't know, and you just
yeah,
assume, oh my God, like these guys were great. They did lots of things for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That's why their name's everywhere.
I'm sure people in Johnstown probably don't feel that way.
Yeah, I'm sure. And
Yeah.
my heart goes out to them and
And-
all those spirits that are probably still there.
Yeah, and then some people probably just don't care.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, definitely visit Johnstown. Be respectful though.
Yeah.
Speak quietly.
Always be respectful.
If it's a sunny day and you hear water running, you kind of, you know, might know why. You're not crazy if you hear it.
Yeah. We definitely need to go back.
Yeah.
Take a little walk around the town.
Yeah. I mean, it's like some of it's very like, I ate at a good restaurant there, but some of it's like, like there's like not abandoned buildings, but you know,
Yeah,
stuff
it's
like that. Not as bad as
down.
we need to go to Brownsville, PA, but the cops, like, because they had all these urban explorers that used to go in all the buildings.
Yeah.
But it's so cool, like even just to take pictures of like the abandoned buildings.
Yeah.
Like you're allowed to you can walk on a sidewalk, like they can't say anything to you about
Yeah.
that. But yeah.
That would be fun.
But yeah, Johnstown's like,
when it's warmer.
yeah, not now. We're crazy.
I'm freezing.
We're
right
going on
now.
an investigation this Saturday.
I know.
Well, not that. Well, by the time you see this, it would have been a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But to
That's
Trans
true.
Allegheny Lunatic Asylum, and it's going to be like 1 degree.
Well,
We got heated
have
things.
heated overalls. I have a heated jacket.
Yeah.
We got wool socks. We got what are those things called? Hot hands.
I got a 10-pack of hot hands.
You know.
I got shoes that like those shoes that I got at Goodwill that were brand new Skechers.
Yeah.
They're like insulated and they like have like a foil something on the bottom and
Oh,
it like
nice.
keeps the heat in.
Yeah.
So I'll stick freaking hot hands in my shoe if
I
have
will
to.
wrap my feet in aluminum
I
foil.
will set myself on fire.
Yeah. Me too. That'll keep us warm and toasty. That actually sounds really nice right now. I'm freezing in
All
your
right.
basement.
All right.
It's so cold down
this
here.
is it for now.
We're not getting spooky. We're getting fucking frozen.
Cold. So cold.
It's chilly down here.
We will see you next time.
Yes, we will.
Take care of yourselves.
Bye bye.
Have
We
your
love you.
have your pets spayed and neutered.
Yes.
Bye.
That's good advice.
It is.
Very good.
Jen and Coco sit by the fire, talking about the tales that never retire. Ghosts and ghouls up in the trees, whispering secrets on the breeze. Down in the holler where shadows hide, lights flicker where the spirits glide. It's where they saw Jim, now gone, walking around with his boots still on.